all the CAT 2025 aspirants. So there are so many students who will be answering CAT 2025. Uh, as I've been stressing so much on CAT exam, because as I feel that question exam is not a difficult exam, need to be good in logic. So this was CAT 2024 slot 2, considered to be a difficult slot like last year, CAT 2024. But there were questions which you could have solved without getting too much into calculations, right? So there are questions, we'll come across all the questions. So today I want to take one question which is simply a basic question. You even don't know the equation, just have to use the simple logic to get the answer. So I'll read this question for you. The question is, there is a shop wants to sell certain quantities in kg of grains. It sells half the quantity and additional 3 kg of these grain to the first customer. Then it sells half the remaining quantity and additional 3 kg. And then finally, when the shop sells half the remaining quantity and additional 3 kg of these grain to the third customer, there are no grain left. So the initial quantity in kg of grain is. Now, you can form the equation, you'll get the answer. Which you can do it because anyone can form the equation and have basic understanding of remainder theorem and basic remainder theorem, and even forming the equation you can get the answer. I'll just try to explain you this question without getting into this lengthier calculation on the part, right? So if you see, in older time there were CDs, right? The CD, and before that there were cassettes. So you just have to do the entire picture in reverse order. So if I say multiply something by 2, suppose we have a number 10, and if I say multiply by 2, it becomes 20. But if you want to go back from 20 to 10, you have to divide by 2. So if I say 10 plus 3 is 13, but if I have to go back from 13 to again 10, so I have to subtract 3. So when you do reverse, you exactly plus का minus करते हो और division का multiplication, multiplication का division. Now in this question, a shop wants to sell, now you have 3 kg and additional 3 kg, half the quantity and additional 3 kg, half the quantity, remaining quantity, additional 3 kg, and half the remaining quantity and additional 3 kg. Let's try to solve this question, right? Do exactly, after that he is left with 0, right? Now he is 0. So he'll go back. He gave 3 to the last customer, he'll take 3. And then he also gave half of the remaining, right? So double it. So giving 3, first you take 3 and double of that. So 3 ka double is what? 6. So then he'll again go back to the second customer and ask him to give 3. Initially it was 0. He'll take first 3 and then double it. It will become 6. From 6 again he'll take 3 and double it. So 6 plus 3, 9 to the 18. Again he'll go back and first you take 3, 18 plus 3, 21 into 2 will give you 42, and 42 is the answer. So when we have such questions, this is an actual CAT question 2024, considered to be a difficult slot, but still you can get the answer for such questions with ease. Thank you so much.